So if you're thinking about moving to Northern Virginia, let's talk about Fairfax County. Starting out with the location of Fairfax County, it's about 14 miles out from Washington, D.C. So compared to all the counties in Northern Virginia, if you're looking for the shortest commute, your best bet is probably Fairfax County or Arlington County. Getting up north to Washington, D.C. is pretty simple. Usually you'll just take 66 all the way up, or maybe you'll jump onto 495, but transportation is not too big of an issue if you're living in Fairfax County because we also have the metro system. So the metro stations are broken down into colors which represent their categories. First, we have the Silver Line, which is comprised of 9 different stations. So that would be our McLean, Tysons, Herndon area. Then we have the Orange Line, which is mainly Vienna and Falls Church. The Blue Line is Springfield and Alexandria. And lastly, we have the Yellow Line, which is mainly Alexandria. One of the main reasons why people actually move out to Northern Virginia or Fairfax County would be our job market. So we have Tysons Corner, Dulles Corridor, we have the military base right in the east part of our county, which is Fort Belvoir, and Fort Belvoir actually employs 2 times the amount of employees than the Pentagon. We also have cybersecurity, aerospace, and majority of people that I'm seeing moving to Fairfax County right now, they work in tech. So we're home to more than 10,000 tech firms. And there is significant traffic in Fairfax County, and that's simply because of our proximity of how close we are to Washington, D.C. Depending on where you're looking to live, it really varies by city, county, or subdivision. If you're closer to the city, it's going to be a little bit more hectic, more busy, but there are parts of Fairfax County that are more the suburbs. So the population here in Fairfax is just over 1 million, which is the highest population for a county in all of Virginia. So let's talk about how affordable it would be to live in Fairfax County and what the real estate looks like in this area. So it really varies by which city you're going to live in. Of course, the cities that are closer to DC are going to be a lot more expensive. So the closer you get to DC, I really see single families being $1 million plus, which is a little bit crazy, but the farther out that you go, if you're still within the county, I'd say a single family home is anywhere from $650,000 to $1 million on average. And I'd say townhomes really range here depending if they're newer or older. But typically the clients that I have look between about $550,000 and $700,000 for a townhome in this area. And like I said, it all goes back to location. So a condo in a penthouse in the Tysons area, you could pay $750,000. But you could live in Centerville, which is a little bit further out from Washington, D.C., and you could get a single family home for the same price. So it depends really what you're looking for. So I'd say if you're looking to be in a more affordable area to buy a single family home, condo, or townhouse, your best bet is probably to look into the Centerville, Chantilly area, maybe even Fairfax. We also have Springfield, Herndon, which are a little bit on that western side of the county. Definitely the priciest area in this county would be Great Falls and McLean, where the median income in that area is around $350,000, and it's really hard to come across a home that's under $1 million. So you'll see more of waterfront properties and luxury real estate on that side, but the rest of the county, you'll see more split level, single family, and townhomes. And the median income in Fairfax County in general is about $150,000. So would I say it's the most affordable place to live? Probably not, but it's mainly due to the location and being so close to Washington, D.C. Over the years, we've seen the real estate in Fairfax County build a lot of equities. More than likely, if you're holding on to that property, it will be a great investment. So now let's talk about things to do in the day-to-day of living in this county. So for one of my favorite restaurants are the Great American restaurants. The owner has opened up quite a few locations, all in Fairfax County, and some of my favorites are Sweetwater, which is in Centerville, and Mike's American, which is in Springfield. If you're looking for other options, options, I'd say that Arlington County and Fairfax County have the widest variety of different restaurants, whether it's chains or local restaurants. Some of my favorite things to do in the spring or summer in this area is going to Meadowlark Botanical Gardens, which is in Vienna, probably the prettiest scenery in the county. Another one of my favorites is going to Great Falls. Basically has all those beautiful walking, hiking, biking trails, and you'll notice the beautiful waterfall and just really pretty scenery within those, I'd say, spring to fall months. Another thing that we have a lot of here is breweries and wineries, probably the #1 thing to do on the weekends here. We're right by Loudoun County as well, which has beautiful wineries all throughout the mountains with really pretty scenic views. And on a shopping day, we have Fair Oaks Mall, which is right in Fairfax. And then we have Tyson's Mall, which is basically a mall that's separated into 2 different sides. One has really every store that you can imagine, and the other side features more of the luxury brands. If your job is bringing you to Fairfax County, or you just like to look more into the different areas, I'd love to connect with you. I'm Gracie Loebs with Jacobs & Company Real Estate.